What's up, fam of Liberty, and also hello to everyone else watching this video who isn't following our channel for some unknown reason. It's your new best friend, Big Sarge, the artist formerly known as Admin Tim, founder of the Sons of Liberty, and my cat Mikey, who is currently in Hellion mode. If you're new to our channel, then I know what you might be thinking, so let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Fuck Donald Trump, fuck neo-Nazi sympathizer Elon Musk, fuck GOP politicians, and fuck the billionaire elite class that has its fucking boot on the neck of just about every American citizen. This channel and its comment sections are not a safe space for bootlicking simps for a convicted felon, adjudicated rapist, Wish.com fascist oligarch, failed insurrectionist, wannabe authoritarian tyrant, or his butt buddy, the supervillain man-child. Now that you know where I stand on things, if you're still here and you're not suddenly frantically rage typing into the comments box like some sort of triggered snowflake, emotionally stunted, outraged cultist, then maybe consider following this channel after you watch the video. Or don't. Nobody's forcing you to be here. Today's video, we're going to talk more about the 18 January protests. Now, some of y'all out there have expressed in my comments box that you'd like to see the Sons of Liberty organization and its members, called the Fam of Liberty because we aren't just sons, that you'd like to see us doing tangible things. I mean, I don't know what fucking rock you've been living under, David S. in my Facebook group of Liberty, but we've been activists for a long time. And I don't know if y'all have or have not been paying attention since my videos started going viral back in June, but over those many months, we've given people information on damaging legislation and how to combat it. We've organized campaigns for people to call their elected officials and what to say. Admin Elo put together a whole packet of things to say and what to write when calling and writing the elected officials. We've pointed out other protests to attend. So for months, I've literally cranked out multiple videos per week, and from October through December, I was cranking out a video every day, telling people to get on Discord, telling people that we're organizing on Discord, that the resistance we're conducting is being done on Discord. We're attending multiple protests on 18 January across the country. We've staffed up leadership positions to help put bodies at these protests. There is a large group of us going to some sort of legitimate protest in DC, not to mention other major cities around the country. Now, along with that, some of y'all have said, well, I was on your Discord, but I left because of reasons. That's a you problem, not an us problem. One of you commented on multiple social media platforms and posts saying that you got mad that someone argued with you. One of you said that we weren't violent enough. I can't tell you how fucking stupid you sound to literally everybody else, especially the one about violence. It was something like, oh, you guys are just going to get a target on your back going to protests. You should be ready to go into combat, or some dumb fucking shit like that. Like, motherfucker, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but the U.S. government isn't incompetent like in action comedy movies. Luigi Mangione was caught and thrown into prison to await trial for terrorism in less than a week. Dudes who took potshots at candidates running for re-election almost instantaneously. And like I say at the end of virtually every motherfucking video, OPSEC. The first rule of Sons of Liberty Fight Club is we don't talk about Sons of Liberty Fight Club. I mean, bro, I'm sorry that we didn't let you talk in fucking public spaces about arming yourself and going to war, but we're not January 6th insurrectionists. Everybody knows I say strapped, and I've made no secret about the fact that not only is my house capable of defending itself in, say, a home invasion, but I've also made no secret about the fact that I am comfortable with violence, and you should be too. But at the same time, I'm not about to tell you or let you talk about stuff that violates Discord's terms of service and puts up an enormous fucking red flag to Discord if we allow it. Like, don't you dare fucking jeopardize the community of combat-ready activists, veterans with your Fed-posting bullshit, agitator. Like, have some goddamn fucking common sense. Hashtag not sorry, not sorry. Now that I got that out of the way, on the same note, let's talk about left-wing and right-wing, yes, I said Reich. Let's talk about agitators at protests. There will be counter-protests running parallel to the 18 January events, and some of them are trying to masquerade as progressive causes. Know who the fuck you're with. Get on Discord, get vetted for Signal. Do not be in the wrong crowd. And when agitators show up to start shit, if you're not a sheepdog, then get behind the sheepdogs. Watch the SOL leadership that's present. We will get you through it. Your biggest goal in attending a protest is to make sure that you make it home safely afterward. You know, the way God intended. One team, one fight. A protest is generally going to involve you standing around or walking for long periods of time, probably in cold weather. And I did a whole ass video about a week ago talking about suggested gear to have. I've covered footwear, warm clothing, and hydration, just to name a few. But you also need to think about food. Don't bring anything perishable. You want stuff like trail mix and beef jerky and stuff. In this day and age, a lot of y'all don't remember phone numbers. Some of y'all don't even remember your own phone number because you have a smartphone and share your contacts electronically. What you want to do for a protest is write down an emergency contact, someone that you know for sure will be staying home. On that note, I also recommend writing down what blood type you are on the inside of your forearm in case something wild happens, like you get domed by a sadistic cop's rubber bullet and you're not conscious when paramedics are trying to give you blood or something. Above all else, have a plan. Know the plan. Have a rendezvous location. Know that rendezvous location. At Sons of Liberty gatherings during these protests, we'll be conducting safety briefs. Our leadership team understands what this means. They understand points to make, and they understand the need to communicate these things to the fam of liberty who show up to be with like-minded people. I'll be conducting the one in DC, for example. We do these things because standing orders are to never take for granted that a lot of the people in the fam of liberty will have the same depth of knowledge and experience that you or I may have, as evidenced by my scathing commentary of shit that pops up on my radar or the people who inadvertently step into Big Sarge's 3-meter kill zone. Some people get overly excited and or they don't think shit through before committing words and deeds. We have to spell this out for them. There's a reason why we conduct safety briefings, and usually someone is the reason why we have them. At protests, be prepared for your communications devices to not work properly because of the local towers and networks being overloaded. Have a plan. And if you're a member of the Fam of Liberty, like I've been saying for fucking months now, get on our Discord server and then get yourself vetted for the regional signal groups. This is how the Sons of Liberty admin team, moderator team, staff of Liberty, regional chapters, state chapter leads, and crisis response team are organizing to make sure that we put lots of boots on the ground, but we also get all of our boots home safely. One team, one fight. Because the resistance starts with us. We've been organizing local Sons of Liberty chapters by regions. Please do not ask in my comment sections if we have a chapter in such and such state, such and such region. Get on Discord, because rule number 1 of Sons of Liberty Fight Club is we don't talk about Sons of Liberty Fight Club. I have a whole ass video on a subject called OPSEC, and some of y'all need to go watch it or rewatch it as necessary. We do these things on the Discord server because social media oligarchs like Mark Zuckerberg and Apartheid Andy, both right-wing oligarchs, can't censor our content there. They can't mute or deplatform us or any of that bullshit. Discord is not just a chat platform. We have a section for gamers, but we also have region sections with helpful resources like fucking everything. Goddamn, there's so much stuff on there. It's not, I summarized it in all my other videos, so fucking go watch those. I just don't feel like summarizing it here, even though I got the shit memorized. Now I'm starting to get fucking tongue twisted. If you're having trouble with our Discord server, I have like a whole ass YouTube tutorial on how to Sons of Liberty Discord. So if you need assistance, start with that video. The invite link to our Discord server is in the Throatpunch at the end of this video and all of our other videos. The link is also in our YouTube video description, and it's also in the YouTube and TikTok channel descriptions. Presuming that Etsy doesn't take down the Sons of Liberty merch store for suggesting that we make billionaires afraid again, despite the fact that I can go on Etsy and find shirts glorifying Nazis and slave owners, then if you like the shirts or the hoodie that I wear in my videos, some of them, but not all of them, are available in the Sons of Liberty merch store, which is listed in the link tree in our TikTok and YouTube channel descriptions. On YouTube, it's also in the video description. You may want to get your gear now, because I don't know how long it'll be if Etsy takes it down. I've been working on a backup plan, but it's not formalized yet. I have a few new designs coming, presuming that Etsy doesn't deplatform me for not simping for billionaires. If you have suggestions on merch that you'd like to see, the vast majority of the stuff that I have in the web store is specifically because you requested it. So let me know in the comments sections, wherever you see this video, about what you'd like to see. And if it's not already there, then I'll consider it. Unless it's fucking stupid. If you like our video content, then guess what, fam? We have a whole social media presence elsewhere on multiple platforms. We'd appreciate it if you follow us on all of those socials, whichever ones that you've got. The various socials that we have are listed in the Throatpunch at the end of our videos and the link tree, which can be found on the channel description. On YouTube and TikTok, we'd also appreciate it if you would subscribe, like, and get notifications on our channel. It's a little bit of a different process on TikTok, but if you're on TikTok, then you already know that. Anyway, fuck TikTok, fuck the Chinese Communist Party, and fuck censorship. You can help us extend our reach by sharing our video content on all of your socials. You can locate the Sons of Liberty account on whichever platform you're on and share that content. Or you could just, share the video on whatever because you weren't paying attention to the fact that we're probably on that platform already. 2 claps and a Rick. 1 team, 1 fight. Woo!
And now it's time for the Throatpunch!